We're working to get the facts on the Esparto fireworks explosions. The Attorney General told us earlier this month the State Fire Marshal and CAL FIRE are leading the investigation where they have implemented appropriate barriers to ensure the integrity of the ongoing investigation. So a week ago, KCRA3 Investigates asked, what are those barriers? Members of the public have expressed concerns, saying the Yolo County Sheriff's Office has had too much involvement in this investigation. Here's what we know. Within days of the Esparto fireworks explosions, KCRA3 Investigates uncovered a complicated web connecting Yolo County Sheriff's workers to the July 1st blast. Yolo Sheriff's Lieutenant Sam Machado and his wife Tammy, who also works for the Sheriff's Office, owned and lived at the property where the 7 people died. Tammy's sister is a Yolo Sheriff's deputy, and KCRA3 Investigates uncovered the current sheriff, Tom Lopez, once worked with the same Sam Machado in a fire capacity at the neighboring Madison Fire Protection District. Early on, the State Fire Marshal took the lead in the investigation, and Sheriff Tom Lopez told KCRA3 the night of the blast, quote, "I instructed my leadership team to avoid any involvement in the investigative process." But KCRA3 has confirmed the Yolo Sheriff's Office helped recover the 7 victims, and as coroner conducted the autopsies. And the Sheriff's Office helped other agencies serve search warrants. 9 days after the explosion, on July 10th, the same day Sheriff Tom Lopez put Sam and Tammy Machado on paid administrative leave, the sheriff sent out an email to his department on how people could help Sam and Tammy Machado, who lost their homes in the blast. So with the state promising appropriate barriers were in place to protect the integrity, we asked the state what they were and when they were put in place. We also asked why the sheriff's office was allowed to conduct the autopsies, help with search warrants, and question if Sheriff Tom Lopez could be considered impartial. The State Fire Marshal's office acknowledged our request last week, but no answers until today. The office saying the post-blast investigation was conducted independently without the sheriff or his office's input. When it comes to the autopsies, the State Fire Marshal says the coroner's expertise and role were crucial in the victim's recovery, identification, and examination efforts. And the search warrants the Yolo Sheriff's Office helped serve, it says the state has maintained control over the investigation and its information. The Yolo Sheriff Tom Lopez told us last week it would have no involvement moving forward in the investigation and defended sending out the email to his staff saying this request for support has been a standard practice in his sheriff's office whenever anyone in their law enforcement family has suffered a loss.
So I guess people may be wondering where things stand with the State Department of Justice taking over the investigation. There have been requests made.
Yeah, last week, people might recall the Yolo County Board of Supervisors acknowledged a strong public perception of conflicts, and at that point sent a letter asking the Attorney General for the DOJ to join CAL FIRE leading the investigation, and the letter claimed both the sheriff and the Yolo DA supported this request. So we asked the Attorney General about this, and they have not said whether they would get involved, but the State Fire Marshal said today the state is working with the Yolo County DA on the case. So we don't know about the Attorney General's involvement, and we asked some pretty clear questions. Those are the answers we got.
And at this point, you haven't found any conflicts with the DA's office?
Nothing with the DA's office. We found a lot within the sheriff's office. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about 2 people owning the property who are sheriff's employees where 7 people died. They weren't put on leave for 9 days. And then the sheriff himself sent out an email saying, hey, here's how you could financially support these 2 employees who lost their homes.
Right. Important questions to ask.